Okay, World Boss. Had a couple of requests today for World Boss again. So, easy enough to do. Been missing a lot of World Boss lately. Wish I hadn't, because I'm almost done with my Astrals. Am fully buffed. Here's what skills I have. I mean, you'll see them in a minute, but that's what I got. And yeah. Okay, hit AFK button, have it select an attack. When it reads across the screen, immediately select the next attack to get my thingy-wingies going. Flashing skills. Double hit for whatever jackass that was a few months ago that said, "Don't you know how to double hit?" Well, watch and count how many hits I'm getting per turn. That's why I equipped the Guardian rune. An extra 250,000 damage in between turns is always nice. It'll be nice once I finish my Astrals, because then I won't need to even spend balance on World Boss anymore. It's going to select my number 4 here. As soon as it reads across the screen, I select my Brutality rune and then hit number 3. Getting double hits with Sylph is not as easy. I mean, as you can see, I've got my skills flashing and everything. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. It's not as good as in your character mode, which is why I've found that sometimes I actually get more gold in my character mode. Use Chaos Rune here, then hit AFK button. That way my tune is in AFK mode for the next round already. If you have suggestions for me, if there's something you think that I can improve on here, I'm all for suggestions. But as a few people have found out recently, I don't tolerate trolls on my page. If you want to just make stupid jackass comments, you know, I'll just ban you. I mean, I don't deal with people like that. And I know some of them were saying, well, I'm not a troll. If your whole point in what your post is just to criticize somebody without actually saying something that helps, or without giving any sort of constructive feedback whatsoever, you're the very definition of a troll. If you're just there to be an asshole, which is what some of the comments I had to deal with in the past couple days. I do like the support that I get from the majority of people, though. I mean, I've got almost 2,300 people following me on YouTube now, and I like that. I like, the whole reason I do this is to help other people. But, you know, I never claimed to be the best player out there, and I've never claimed to know everything. So if there's stuff that you think I should know, let me know. And if it's stuff that I can pass on to other people, I will do my best to pass it on to other people. Sometimes people give me some really good tips, but it's not always stuff I can record, because, you know, using auto clickers and stuff like that, and another particular tip that I won't even say on a video. You know, I don't want to get banned for doing some of this stuff, but if you do know tips and tricks to the game, you know, by all means, let me know. I love hearing them. Mountain Dew time. Yeah, that's about the worst thing it can do, is select my Delphic first, but that's okay. Yeah. Chaos Rune hit for 310,000 that time. That's awesome because that's 60,000 gold. A little over 60,000 gold right there for an in-between the turn hit. Some people have talked to me about exactly what skills and stuff to use in World Boss. I mean, as you can see, I have a certain rotation that I go through. I've tried a lot of different things, and for me this is what works the best. It may not necessarily be what works the best for everybody, but this is what works the best for me. As far as which runes to use, Brutality Rune, you know, really adds a lot extra damage to your attack, and Chaos Rune is the fastest attack in the game. It's faster than all other runes, it's faster than any skill, it's the fastest thing out there, which is why I use it. It makes it so you can get an attack in between your normal hits like that very easily. That's why whenever you're fighting somebody and they use a Chaos Rune, it's the very first thing that hits. It doesn't matter what. If you try, Amnesia is very fast as well, but not quite as fast as Chaos. After this round, I'll try to remember to look at show you the leaderboard so we can see what I compete against. I'm not sure if Robbie is on right now or not. I usually, well, I always out damage him as well. I'm not sure. I don't know if he knows how to do double attacks and stuff or not. I'll try to do a video on double attacks soon, since some people just don't seem to know how to do it. Was actually just telling I don't know, somebody in my guild, it may have been Corin, explaining to him exactly how to do double attacks, and he said his damage on World Boss went up so much because he was wondering how. There's the leaderboard. Robbie must have come in late. He's normally not too far behind me. But yeah, Corin was wondering why there were so many players that were able to outdamage him that he knows are not paying players, are not Balin users. And I said, well, you know, maybe they're doing double attacks when you're not. And I said, maybe they're doing double attacks. Are you doing double attacks? And he said, no, I'd never really figured out how to get it to work. So yeah, I quickly explained it to him while we were doing World Boss, and you know, we're talking on our chat thing, and he was like, wow, yeah, it's working, oh my god, I can't believe how much damage I'm doing. So yeah, it can make a huge difference. As you can see there, that time I did almost the same amount as I did with myself. What's going on here? Something selected and I don't know what. Come on, game, really? Facebook. Anybody who follows me on here knows my name, John Swindell. On here it's Johnny Swindell. But on Facebook, I'm John Swindell. I'm really sorry, but I don't approve most people on Facebook when they try to add me as friends. I have mostly family and some real life friends, very few actual game people. I mean, I have a few people from my guild and then one or two other people, but other than that, I don't just randomly add people that I don't know. But anybody is more than welcome to send me messages if you have questions for me. I do get a lot of messages through Facebook every day, and even if, you know, we're not friends on Facebook, I can still see your messages and reply to your messages. So if you have questions for me and want to talk to me, that's a good way to do it, since it sends me a little ding thingy wingy every time you get a Facebook message. Or as always, I'm on Wartune.com. server 153. Some people don't understand the distinction between different versions of this game. I'm not on R2. This is not wartune.com/R2. I'm on the main publisher of the game, which is not R2. Most people seem to think it is, but it's not. It's on Proficient City, and just wartune.com is the address. There's no R2 or anything like that in it. And as I always state, if there's stuff you guys want to see me do, let me know. Oh, another thing, I'm not sure if this came through on my video the other day because the sound was a bit messed up, but there have been several people from other countries and other versions of this game, from Legend Online Turkey, Legend Online Italy, and Spain, and Brazil, and stuff like that, that have questions about certain updates that we have and certain functions in the game that they don't have yet, and asking if I could explain different things. Had a group of guys from Italy contact me and want to talk to me on Skype. That was a lot of fun. I love talking with people, and as much as I can help out and everything. So if there's anything that if you're not from our version of the game, if you're from Devo Saga or Legend Online or Demon Slayer or something like that, then, and you have questions about a certain update that we have that you don't, let me know, and I can try to record that certain aspect of the game for you and say, hey, this is the best way to do this, is the best way to do that, and whatever. Or if you just want to talk to me and see, hey, what's up with fishing, because some countries are just getting fishing now, I can try to talk you through fishing a little bit. Anything at all, just let me know. I always do my best to try to help out fellow players. My best advice I can give is, if you're just starting this game, just to quit now, because it's really freaking addictive and it will waste your entire life away just playing this stupid game. But if you insist on playing, then I could try to help you deal with your addiction. So you can see that round I did the same amount as I do with myself. 1 million gold, that's 5 million damage right there. Going down, Bloodfang, you're going down. Oh, I had previous videos in the past of me surviving World Boss, and for those who don't know this, they quote-unquote fixed World Boss to where it's impossible. Oh, he struck early. To where it's impossible to survive anymore. It doesn't matter how much HP you have, it doesn't matter if I use Incendiary and Guardian Rune and have over 1 million HP, still can't survive it anymore. Kind of like the Ward Tower in guild battles, they added this special move that it hits you, and I'm sure you'll notice if you watch for it now, when it hits me with its mega move thingy, that it hits me for not a lot of damage, but then the second damage, or as I call it, splash damage, does exactly my HP worth of damage. And it will come in, I think, his next turn here. So if you watch, he'll do 1,036,000 damage against me. There it is. So it doesn't matter what you have, doesn't matter, nothing matters. It's going to hit you. The only thing I was thinking that might work on it, since it works in Dragon Invasion as well, unless they fixed that, I don't know, I haven't run with anybody in a while that did it, but if you have a Triton and the Triton has that shield, then if you throw that shield up at the right time, then you would have to, then it might make it so you can survive. I'm not 100% sure. It worked, as I saw, twice in Dragon Invasion, even though that's supposed to be a killer hit as well. Somehow the shield did absorb some of the damage. Knight's shields don't work that way, but just the, crap. That Triton's shield did. But I'm not sure whether that would work or not, because in this, that first hit, it might get rid of that shield. If not, I mean, it is still hitting you 4 times. You just really only see the 1 hit. Well, the 2 hits, but I don't have that shield on my Triton, or else I would try that out just for shits and grins. Zap. See what we're at. 84 million damage. Yeah, Robbie's must not be buffed then for some reason. I think he's kind of gave up on trying to be top when I'm on here or something. He's a person that really likes to be first place in everything. A very nice guy, though. Talk with him on Skype. He's a very nice guy. He's like me, likes to help out people and stuff. Before you ask, though, no, he doesn't record. He doesn't have videos. He doesn't do any of that stuff. So, don't ask me. 17 million gold, just under 18 million. Okay, and as always, I'm on Wartune.com, server 153. If you have any questions or comments, you can message me here, or on my YouTube, or on Facebook. My name is John Swindell, same as my YouTube, and my Facebook photo, in case there's more than one John Swindell, it looks like the head of a horse right now. Okay, thanks for joining me.